Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming retrograde motion of the planet of discriminatory intelligence and communication, which is Mercury. So on 30th of May, Mercury will start its retrograde motion. It will start its retrograde motion on its currently transiting sign of Gemini only, but on 2nd of June, it will retrograde back to the Taurus sign. It is going to get conjunct with Rahu over there. In the majority of its retrograde motion, it is going to stay combust as well. And just because it is going to start its retrograde motion within the Mrigashira Nakshatra ruled by the planet Mars, which is also going to go debilitation in its debilitation sign on the same 2nd of June. So this whole retrograde fiasco of the Mercury is going to stay there till 22nd of June. So friends, it is very important for you to understand that in which regard and in which direction this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury is going to influence you. Because Mercury not only represents communication, all of our lives, our decision making these days get influenced, get affected by social media, which is being controlled by Mercury. And I have seen this thing closely in the lives of many people, like all those people whose occupation, livelihood is straight away connected with Mercury. Whether you have your own business, you are a public speaker, you are a content creator, or anything connected with finance, the moment Mercury goes retrograde, I have seen people who get misinterpreted, people get into Twitter fights, politicians get misinterpreted by masses, and the public, and some sort of controversy gets stirred up. So it is very important for you to understand that in which regard, in which area of life this retrograde motion of the Mercury is going to impact you, it's going to influence you. And friends, like whenever something is about to happen, we can fairly see its signs all around us. Like the way you must be reading this thing about the recent talks which are happening in India. Like on February 25th, Indian government gave these guidelines to all the social media firms like Facebook and all, just to have a strong regulation and a monitoring of the activities. Because in today's day and age, more than the elected government, it's the social media players which influence the masses. So they gave these kind of new set of rules and instructions, and they gave these social media firms 3 months to comply by, to follow those instructions. And that 3 months were like supposed to get completed on the 25th of this month, yesterday only. But rather than complying all those instructions, WhatsApp even went to the court against the Indian government. So there is a lot of things which are happening, which are brewing up. And if you will even take up the chart, the mundane chart of the independent India, from where the majority of my audience and subscribers are connected with me, so you will fairly see that India has got Taurus as its ascendant. So whatsoever is happening right over on the first house of the nation. So which is in a way a alarming time, because I have already told you that Saturn is beyond doubt in a strengthened state, but because of the debilitation of the planet Mars, which is the 7th house lord, and because of the retrograde motion of the Jupiter as well, so there is lot of brewing up, there is lot of a misinterpreted communication, a lot many rumors which are going to do the rounds. So you have to remain forewarned and forealarmed, not only in the terms of what you will be exposed to in the form of the media, but at the same time in your personal life as well. Because when we talk about this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury in the Taurus sign, so friends, you have to understand this thing, that Mercury not only represents communication, Mercury is the manager of our life. Mercury is the planet which gives us this sense to how to manage all areas of our life. Mercury, which can be seen as a prince in Vedic astrology amongst all the council of the planets. So Mercury is only responsible for actually giving us this insight, giving us this discriminatory intelligence to work on all the feelings, all the emotions, all the energies which we captured from all around us, whether in the form of our decision making, our public speaking skills, our financial decisions. Everything gets influenced and controlled and monitored by Mercury only. And when we talk about the influence of Mercury on the Taurus sign, so Taurus, which in itself is a sign of practicality, of stability, of values, of loyalty, of having a good taste in life. So whenever Mercury is in a strengthened state in the Taurus sign, it generally creates all those kind of financial decisions which could take you towards your stability, which could take you towards some good financial grounds. But the moment Mercury is going to go retrograde, whether in the transit or even if in your natal chart, you have Mercury retrograde in the Taurus sign, so somehow it delays the quick reflexive decision making. It actually delays all those kind of decisions which could be taken with a little bit of the opportunistic mindset where the financial gains are in question. Too much delays in any of the decision making, reflecting too much on your values, on your virtues, and just because of the influence of Rahu, it could also encourage you, it could also misguide you towards some sort of Ponzi scheme, some sort of quick money making, vulnerable financial deals. So you have to remain watchful, you have to remain cautious that in which area of life this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury is going to impact you, it's going to influence you. So friends, now we will start our discussion in a quick way, that in which regard and in which way all the 12 ascendants natives have to remain cautious during this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury. So friends, starting with the Aries ascendant natives, in your case Mercury is an important planet which rules your communication house, which rules your house of competitive spirit, and Mercury going retrograde in the second house to begin with is not a very good time to get drifted towards any sort of quick financial scheme or any sort of temptations towards financial gains. You have to understand this thing, that your ascendant lord is also going to be debilitated in this month, so which is actually going to make you emotionally vulnerable or very spontaneous in the matters of triggered emotions. So you have to give attention towards the way you are going to manage your finances this month. You have to reflect back on them, and at the same time, even if you have to reach out to some expert before making any important financial decisions, so that is something which I want to advise to all the Aries ascendant natives. And specifically friends, at the time when you have to speak, like if in your case any of the public speaking qualifies, content creation qualifies, so try to keep yourself away from any sort of conflicting or controversial subjects while speaking on them. Moving ahead friends, for all the Taurus ascendant natives, friends, Mercury is a very important planet for you. Not only it rules your house of finances, but at the same time house of your intellect as well. And the house lord of your intellect turning retrograde, bit conjunct and afflicted, combust in your first house is not a very very positive sign. So the one thing which I want to advise to all the Taurus ascendant natives is that specifically in the matters of your finances where too much risk and uncertainty is qualifying, try to keep yourself away from all of those risky ventures. Whatsoever you are going to conduct, whatsoever you are going to behave or speak, you might attract lot of criticism or lot of critics where people might try to pinpoint at your projection, at your work or your speech. So try to have strong endurance and try not to get into direct confrontation with people, and you should have that optimistic mindset in filtering out what is good for you or what is good moral for you for your own growth and evolution. Moving ahead friends, if you want to understand the results for all the Gemini ascendant natives, so friends, in your case your ascendant lord and the house lord of your emotional contentment and wish fulfillment is going to stay retrograde in the 12th house. So friends, this could be seen as good in a way that if any of the spiritual austerities qualify in your case, if any sort of like sadhana, any sort of foreign trade is straight away getting qualified in your case, then you can actually reflect and you could come up with some good solution to any of the turmoils which you might be going through. So from that regard, this could be seen as a good time. The only vulnerability which is going to be happening for all the Gemini ascendant native during this month is that, see, Venus is going to stay right over there in your first house. So your personality is definitely going to be very charming, might attract lot of attention, but at the same time, the planet of your which is your ascendant lord, the planet of your intelligence, your communication, which is going to go retrograde in the 12th house. So whatsoever situation might erupt, even if there might be something good hidden for you, or people might have some good intentions and they might approach you, definitely during this month you will look at them with little bit suspicion, or there might be little bit of the fears and insecurities which could be felt. So let's say, for example, if in your chart your natal moon is in a strengthened state, so you can handle that. But let's say, for example, even in your case your moon is afflicted, so there might be little bit of the anxieties, insecurities which could trouble you. So you have to give healthy attention to your mental health and well-being during this month. Moving ahead, friends, now if you want to understand it for all the Cancer ascendant natives, so friends, for the Cancer ascendant native, Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 11th house. So as you know this thing, that when we talk about the 11th house is the house of your wish fulfillment. It is the house of your social influence, your friendship, your group activities. So just because Mercury going retrograde, bit combust in an afflicted state, conjunct with Rahu, so this is not a very good time for you to actually confront people, or like, let's say, for example, even if you have your own doubts and insecurities regarding your projections, regarding your strategies, your plans, or all those people you hang out with, so it's advisable and it is better for you to keep a low profile, work on your insecurities, your phobias, or whatsoever is troubling you regarding your aspiration, rather than starting to pinpoint at people, or rather straight away getting into fights or conflicts with people, completely driven by your own demons, driven by your own insecurities and your doubts. So till the time you are not in a strengthened, secured state regarding any of your strategy, regarding any of your opinions on the people, on your belief, it is not the right time for you to confront people. It is the time for you to actually reflect and keep a little bit low and well monitored profile and your activities during this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury. Moving ahead, friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Leo ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, as you know this thing, that Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 10th house, so which in itself is indicating this thing, that at workplace this is the time for you to reflect more, because in your case Mercury is a very important planet for you. All of your finances, your wishes, your opportunities are completely looked by this planet of intelligence only, and it's a retrograde motion conjunct with Rahu in the 10th house is actually creating that kind of circumstances or situation that you have to reflect more on your career plans. This is not the time for you to take the bull by the horns. This is the time for you to actually work hard. And even if some sort of criticism is coming your way, some sort of scathing feedback is coming your way, so you have to be in this optimistic mindset that you should take out the positive moral or positive outcome of that, rather than getting offended or rather than start undermining yourself. So that is the only one thing which I want to advise you. At your work front, the energies are not very positive for you to get into straight conflicts with people, especially in those cases where people have some authority, some power over you, they are your bosses, in any way they could affect or influence your career. So this is not the right time for you to get into straight battles or conflicts with people in authority. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Virgo ascendant natives, Mercury is not only your ascendant lord, but at the same time it also rules your 10th house of your ambition and your career as well. You have to understand this thing, that whenever we talk about the Virgo ascendant natives, they could be very driven in life, because the same planet which is ruling their whole life or their complete persona or personality also rules their 10th house. So they have this capacity, innate capacity, to completely devote themselves 100% towards their goals. So friends, now what is going to happen is that your ascendant lord is going to stay retrograde in the ninth house. So one red flag for all of you people is that this is not the right time for you to question any of your advisors, any of your counselors, people of religious authority and significance. Rather than getting in direct conflicts with them, try to take their feedback or their opinions with open intellect, open arms. And the second thing is that whenever we talk about any of the signification of the ninth house, that could be achieved, that could be accomplished with faith and with religious austerities. I have said this thing so many times. When we do prayers, we talk to God. When we do meditation, we listen to the divinity. So this is the right time for you. Mercury, which in itself is a significator of communication, its retrograde motion is the time to reflect. So actually utilize this energy by doing meditation and actually with a proper retrospection, making a fair note of what could have been lacking in your efforts, in your endeavors at your work front, and take all the criticism with open arms. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Libra ascendant natives, so friends, in your case Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 8th house. So whenever we talk about the 8th house concerning energies, if it is directly getting qualified in your case, you work in insurance, research, wills, legacies, crisis management, you are a surgeon or you are a psychic, you are a researcher, so this energy can actually be utilized for your benefit. But whatsoever happens in the 8th house, there is always some sort of controversy, there is always some sort of hidden energies which are always at play. So I would strictly recommend you guys that during this time, any of the religious austerities connected with the planet Mercury, which is the worship of Lord Vishnu, that is definitely going to be very much advisable for all the Libra ascendant natives. And friends, you have to understand this thing that in your case, see, Mercury is a very important planet for you because it has also got the rulership of one of the most auspicious house of your chart, which is the 9th house of fortune. It also rules the 12th house of spiritual ascension as well. So this transit of Mercury is creating that energy that it is a time for you to reflect, it is a time for you to do lot of meditation, and at the same time, whenever we talk about any sort of controversial situation, this is not advisable for you during this time to straight away get into any sort of conflicting situation. I have already said this thing, because of this retrograde motion and the timings, the way Indian government is dealing with the current crisis and controversial state and situation with the social media firms. So we have already seen the signs which have started brewing up and coming on the surface. So when you already know about this thing, so try not to put yourself deliberately in any sort of conflicting situation. And I will still say the same thing, because you or your ascendant is ruled by the a planet of passion, planet of beauty, planet of sensuality. So even in the matters of sensuality, so there has to be proper restraint, there has to be proper discipline. If in your case any of the indulgent, hedonistic or perversive lifestyle qualifies, so things might get backfired. Moving ahead friends, for all the Scorpio ascendant natives, Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 7th house of your commercial activities, of your life partner, of your public dealings. So friends, to begin with, this is not a very ripe time for you to get into any conflicts, any argument or any differing opinion concerning fights with your partner. You might be put in a situation where you can fairly see that your partner is at fault, he or she is acting very unreasonable, but you do not have to stir up any controversy or add more fuel to fire by your behavior or your aggression, because you have to understand this thing that during this month your ascendant lord is going to be debilitated in your house of luck and fortune. So you have to completely rely on your own caution, on your own intellect, rather than acting out of rashness or acting out of impulse. And the second thing is that even if you are holding up a government seat, you are a content creator dealing with with the worldly activities is straight away getting qualified in your case. So try to keep yourself sidelined from any sort of controversy, and even in the business dealings, if that is getting qualified in your case, so try to reflect more rather than taking decision out of impulse. And during this month, if in your case trusting on new people, new signing up, new agreement, new contract is getting qualified in your case, so try to actually do a proper background check and authenticate the situation, circumstances, people, rather than believing and relying on the face value. This whole month, worship of Lord Hanuman, recitation of Hanuman Chalisa, even if you can do it daily, this whole month can actually safeguard you and bring some very good results. Moving ahead, friends. Now, if you want to understand the results for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 6th house, so which in itself is indicating towards that when we talk about any sort of your daily work life, you do not have to get into any conflicts, any argument with people. Even if you can fairly see that people who report to you, your juniors, your subordinates, they are at fault, so try to think of a diplomatic way of dealing those circumstances rather than straight away in a rash way getting into conflict or argument with them. So that is one thing, friends, which I want to tell you, because as you know this thing that even Mars is going to stay debilitated in your 8th house, so which is actually going to stir up some sort of repressed emotions and feelings. So you have to remain and keep yourself at guard. That is one thing which I want to tell you. And the second thing is that because in your case Mercury is a very important planet, it rules your 7th house of your public dealing and the 10th house of your career. So hard work or signing up of documents, dealing with people in your daily work life, in your service, in your job, try to reflect more and try to restrain from getting into the mess or the kind of the problems of other people if you think that it could also embroil you or entangle you in some sort of controversy or some sort of disputed conflicting situation. So try to keep yourself an arm's length away from any sort of these kind of conflicting problems. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Capricorn ascendant natives, Mercury is going to go retrograde in your 5th house. So the one thing which I want to advise to all the Capricorn ascendant natives is that try to keep yourself or protect yourself from any sort of negative self-talk or negative thinking. That is one thing which I want to advise to you guys. The second thing is that this could be seen as a very good time for all those people who are students or in whose case directly Mercury related profession occupations are getting qualified. Like now, even if you are an actor, so somehow you are a performer, you perform and you get into the skin of the character you are playing. So Mercury is important for you. And apart from all those people who are accountants, who are a linguistic expert, content creators, you work in social media connected fields, marketing, sales. So what I'm trying to say over here is that this could be seen as a good time for you to reflect more. This could be seen as a very good time to re-strategize your plans. But this is not the time for you to take risk, that too on uncertain grounds. So that is the only one thing which I want to advise for all the Capricorn ascendant natives. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Aquarius ascendant natives, Mercury is a very important planet for them. See, whenever we talk about the Aquarians, we say that these people are intelligent, they are like innovative, they are like scientists. So if you will give attention, their house of their intelligence, like their intellect, is ruled by the same planet which also rules another house of intuition. So because of which, when we talk about an Aquarian being innovative, being a researcher, so that all is controlled and governed by planet Mercury only. So now, just because of the retrograde motion of the planet Mercury in your 4th house, this is a time of little bit of the insecurities, feeling bit anxious, doubting, either it's self-doubting or doubting people in your close-knit influence, the matters of domestic life. And one thing which I want to advise to you guys is that, let's say for example, whether you deal in real estate as your profession or whether you are planning to buy a vehicle or book a flat or apartment or anything, signing a lease or something. So try to remain bit cautious, bit careful while dealing with these kind of circumstances or situation. All what I want to say is that remain bit proactive and bit cautious while dealing with new people, new circumstances, new situations. Moving ahead, friends. Now, if you want to understand the results for all the Pisces ascendant natives. So friends, in your case, Mercury is a very important planet for you because not only it rules your emotional fulfillment, contentment, but also it rules your 7th house of your public dealings, commercial activities as well. And Mercury is going to stay retrograde in your 3rd house. So it is very important because 3rd house is the house of your self-initiated efforts, all of your engagements, social media, your friends, your neighbors, your younger siblings are connected with the 3rd house only. So just because Mercury is going to go retrograde, so any of your plans and your projects could face little bit delays during this retrograde motion of the planet Mercury. And at the same time, when we talk about posting anything on social media, expressing your opinion on any of the ongoing concerns, so try to keep yourself bit away from any sort of controversy, because let's say for example, if without giving a proper thought or without giving or properly accumulating information, if you get into any sort of controversial or disputed situation, it might get backfired in your case. But let's say for example, if you stay alert and aware of astrology and all these transit videos, you are well guarded, well monitored in your actions. So trust me, then you do not have to worry about anything. So that is something, friends, which I wanted to say as a part of the retrograde motion of the planet Mercury during this month of June till 22nd of June. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.